ALUS, which stands for Alternative Land Use Services, is an initiative aimed at creating healthy and sustainable farmland in rural areas. The program is reimbursing farmers in the county of Vermilion River for participating in ALUS by creating natural ecosystems on their land.
It was started back in Manitoba about a dozen years ago, and we're using different communities across Canada, agricultural regions of Canada, to demonstrate what ALUS is all about. It involves farmers at the forefront, right? So they're the ones leading this initiative. It involves communities. So that's why we're here in the county of Vermilion River. They're really leading this whole effort here. It also involves nonprofit organizations like Delta Waterfowl, where I work in Manitoba, but it really involves all of us as a people of Canada, because everything that happens on the land has an impact for all of us. So whether we have clean air, clean water, wildlife, biodiversity, all these things really rely on the people who own the vast majority of Alberta, which is the producers themselves.
Farmers are good at growing things, and they know their farm better than anybody. And so it's actually been really successful, I think, mostly because of the skills of the producers and the local community. They want to do it. They want to lead it.
The county is the first to join the ALUS program, and approximately 20 projects are currently being developed.
Each of those projects is unique to the producers. So we don't have a cookie cutter and a set list of things that the producers can do. We have a wide array of ideas and principles that ALUS follows. And the producers themselves have often thought, boy, if I'd kind of maybe like to enhance my land a little bit for the environment. And ALUS is just a little bit of financial incentive to kind of help them make those decisions and actually act on what they would like to do on their land. So for example, on a marginal piece of land, or maybe an odd area on a cultivated field that's separated by a couple sloughs and the bigger equipment of today, it may make sense to just take that little odd area out, plant it to native prairie, and farm the best land. And so there's little odd nooks and crannies all over the landscape could be enhanced for the environment, and we're willing to pay for that.
We want to pay you to grow something other than wheat. We want to pay you to produce a new product. We want to give you an incentive to do something good environmentally. We want to pay you to farm maybe a little bit differently. And so it's paying them to produce different environmental outcomes, maybe better ones. So that's a big part of it. But the magic of it is that it gives the landowners, the producers, steerage, control. They're equal partners. They comprise half of the steering committee. So it gets to be flexible. It gets to fit their farm. It gets to fit how they want to do it. And it's turned out to be magic.
After the break, we're in St. Paul for a tour of one of the original pioneer homesteads in the region.